A very intelligent person and one of the best football managers in the history of football.
In the early to mid 90s, I think you were helping Bobby Robson at Porto. He was at Monaco. I think in '94 you both got to the semi-finals of the Champions League. But what were your earliest memories of him? Did you know much about him and his sort of pioneering ways?
I think pioneering ways, I connect them more with his arrival in English football, in a period where the English football was, I don't like the word, but let's say dominated by the English or British managers, and he was one of the first foreign managers to arrive with a different perception about the game, and I think he had an influence in the change of the Premier League direction.
The season that you won the Champions League with Porto, his Arsenal team had gone unbeaten in the Premier League. I'm assuming you saw quite a lot of them the season before you came over. What did you think of that side? What stood out for you about that Arsenal Invincibles side? Invincible in the Premier League, anyway.
I think that team and the Leicester champions are iconic in the Premier League. Of course, a champion every year, but I think these two group of champions, they are quite iconic, and the nickname is there, the Invincibles, and not to lose a match in the Premier League is only possible that kind of achievement with the almost perfect team, and the team was really amazing. The coaching philosophy, but then some amazing experienced, talented players. So they were really an amazing team in the history of the Premier League.
I'm just going to supplement one there, Matt, as well. So the thing that Arsen did that was probably most difficult for a lot of the British players, etc., to get across was the style change. Because when I was a kid, it was always boring Arsenal. And by the time that he'd been there a number of years, they were as known for their exciting brand of football as they used to be for keeping a clean sheet, etc. That's a big change, right?
But of course it's a big change, but how can you be boring having in your team Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Robert Pires, Patrick Vieira? How can you be boring? So that's why I think the team was very complete. The manager philosophy, of course, and then a fantastic group of players able to play great football and to win a title that everybody knows that is and has always been a very difficult title to win.
From the outside, the relationship that you two had looked tense, but we don't walk in your shoes. So what was it really like?
I arrived in England and I found the Invincibles, and I found Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson, very much hurted by that invincible Arsenal season, and we were like a third force coming with at Chelsea with a great desire to be a champion for the first time in so many years. So of course was a confrontation of forces, and you can imagine that Sir Alex, Mr. Wenger, and myself, we were fighting for the same. We were like, I like to say in football, sweet enemies. In that moment is hard. In that moment is a real fight. But then in the end, I think at least I do that. I always thank my sweet rivals to making me better.
Listen, I don't know any football fan that doesn't actually enjoy it, to watch when the guys go at it a little bit on the touchline. Deep down, I mean, you're two of the brightest guys that have probably ever managed or ever will in England. Does a little bit of you quite enjoy that mental challenge of, just sparking things once or twice?
I can only speak by myself. Um, I really enjoyed the competition, but there were some episodes along the road that I don't like to say I regret it, or should Mr. Wenger regret it too, because it's really part of our history, and we cannot go back and delete them, and they were part of our history and our club's history. But what I can say is that the real respect is always there. You only have this kind of situations when you feel that in the other side is somebody, is a club that can make you have difficult times in the competition. That's why I always felt this situation as a consequence of top managers, top clubs, and top ambitions.
My wife always says that you only really argue with the people that you love.
Oh, the people that you love, or the people that you feel that they can create obstacles, they can create difficulties to the objectives you have. And everything started in 2004. I arrived with the ambition to win, and waiting for me were two of the biggest managers of football history that wanted to try to stop me to do it. But in the end, a huge respect, and I think after that we had great opportunities to sit together, to have dinner, to have lunch, to be in meetings, and to show each other that we respect each other. And honestly, I think the award, the achievement is very, very much deserved, and I just hope that is an award for what he did until today, and that tomorrow or after tomorrow or very, very soon is back to where he belongs, which is to football.
Last one. So in England, the feeling is that it's sort of twofold, the way that people judge him. The first 10 years, trophy-laden, league titles, invincibles, and then his legacy may be perhaps tarnished a little bit by the fact that he had to, it's not tarnished by those from the outside, but maybe some of the Arsenal supporters that feel that from the stadium onwards that they sacrificed a lot, and therefore his reputation isn't quite as glowing as it would be apart from those last 4 or 5 years. But what is in your feeling, should our lasting legacy be of Arsen Wenger?
My feeling is, where are the next Invincibles? Where are they? Who did it again? Who made people forget that he was the manager of the Invincible team? Lots of philosophy, lots of talk, lots of PR. Football today is a lot about this, but results. And who did better than him? Where is the next Invincibles?
So the era of transition really is, you've got to accept that when a club moves from a smaller stadium to a bigger stadium and has to make those financial setbacks, etc. He still won trophies, he just didn't win the Premier League, and it's difficult to win the Premier League, right?
It's difficult to win the Premier League, and every season only one team wins the Premier League, and that's the point. And I don't think you can say that 19 teams failed to do it, because only one can do it. What happened internally at Arsenal, their objectives, their targets, the way to do things, their priorities, is something that I cannot speak about. I can only speak about history, and that's where I repeat. He made lots of history in that football club.